What you must know before starting a poultry project, you need to have an objective, as I said. What is your objective? Usually if we don't have objectives in livestock production, we land into problems, all issues. So once you have an objective, you know what you want, it's very easy for you to have a direction, this objective. So what you must know, first of all, you must have structures. And how those structures are constructed is very core. Because if your objective is egg production, the way you construct your structures might fail you from getting eggs at all. If you even the orientation of the structure might fail your birds from performing based on the objective. If your objective is to get meat, the way you've organized or you've constructed your structures might also fail your objective. That's how dangerous it is. And then if your objective is to do both meat and is for the dual purposes, like for the case of Crater, still how you set up your structures might be a little bit modified. So that's why I'm saying what you should know, how do you set up the structures? Because in laying layers, there is what we call light. Light has a very positive I want to use a language. The light contributes a lot to egg production. It stimulates egg production so much. So if you're going to put up a structure, if you want to modify it, then you have to know what you should do, as long as the objective is eggs. That's what I'm saying. And the other issue you should put into consideration, the source of your feed. What are you going to feed? Birds, and how you're going to feed, the feed plan and the source of feed and the vaccination schedule. The birds are very, very sensitive. But by the way, poultry is so sensitive. If you're rearing your birds and you wake up one day and just introduce a program which abruptly, say you just change feed out of nowhere, you can lose production for over 2 weeks, if not a full month. If you just wake up one day and introduce another program, if you're to vaccinate them, you should have planned for it. If you're to debeak, you should know the right age when you should debeak to avoid the challenges or the effect that might come in production. So if you're to introduce something, you should gradually introduce it, not abruptly, because it has a very, very negative impact on production once you do it that way. So it's very, very important to understand how you do your poultry. And there are so many other things, which I believe we can train you once you come for a training in poultry production.